My dear child, listen closely, for these words are not mere echoes. They are a divine calling meant for you. You were never an accident, never a mistake. The very breath in your lungs is proof that you were chosen, set apart for something greater. I see you now, searching, longing for assurance that you are seen, that you are loved. And I tell you this, your name is written in eternity, engraved upon my heart. No voice of doubt, no shadow of failure can erase what I have declared over your life. My beloved child, I know the battles you have fought, the silent struggles no one else sees, the moments you felt unworthy, uncertain, questioning if you would ever step into the light of joy again. But I am here, reaching through the noise of your doubts, through the shadows of your fears, to remind you of an eternal truth. You are mine. You were formed with purpose, crafted in love, destined for greatness. Do not believe the voices that tell you otherwise. Do not let the past imprison you. You are not meant to live in regret, bound by the weight of old mistakes. I have already cast those failures into the depths, never to be counted against you again. My love is not fragile. It does not waver with your weaknesses. It is steadfast, unshakable, and it surrounds you even now. You are my chosen one, an heir to all that is good, all that is pure and holy. I have called you by name, clothed you in strength, and filled you with a fire that cannot be extinguished. Every dream you have held on to, every hope you have nurtured in the quiet chambers of your heart, it is not in vain. I have prepared the path before you, clearing the obstacles you cannot see, the delays, the detours, the hardships. They were never meant to break you, but to refine you. Stand tall, my beloved. Lift your head with courage. The trials you have faced will not define you. They will be the testimony of your resilience, proof that nothing can destroy what I have ordained. You will rise, not by your own might, but by the power of my Spirit within you. I will silence every voice that has spoken against you, those who doubted you, who dismissed you, who believed you would never make it. They will witness the unfolding of my divine favor upon your life. You were sent into this world for a reason. There's a mission upon your life, a sacred calling that only you can fulfill. Do not waste your energy on empty words or the opinions of those who do not see the light in you. Instead, fix your eyes on me. Let my voice be the one that guides you, my truth, the foundation upon which you build your life. There is a season of restoration approaching, a time when everything you lost will be replaced with abundance. Doors that were once shut will open, and the blessings I have prepared will be poured out in ways you cannot yet imagine. But you must guard your heart. Protect the purity of your spirit. Do not let bitterness take root. Do not let anger cloud your vision. I am calling you higher into a life of wisdom, of peace, of unwavering trust in me. Keep your faith strong. Do not grow weary in waiting. The promises I have made to you are not forgotten. I am working in the unseen, aligning every detail, preparing the right people, the right moments, the right opportunities. If you knew the magnitude of what I have planned for you, you would not spend another second in worry or doubt. Trust in my timing, for it is perfect. If this message touches your heart, spread the word. Be a light and uplift others. Yes, my child. Like this video and subscribe to this channel so that my words may reach more hearts, bringing hope, strength, and renewal. Do this, not just as a simple gesture, but as an act of faith, believing that what has been spoken will come to pass. Let your life be a testimony of my goodness. Let your words be filled with grace. Let your actions reflect the love I have poured into you. There is a great calling upon you to lead, to inspire, to uplift those who are still lost in the darkness. You are not merely surviving, you are meant to thrive. Be careful with what you allow into your heart. Guard your eyes, your ears, your mind. The world will try to distract you, to fill your spirit with noise and confusion. But I call you to something higher. Let my words be your foundation. Let them nourish you until you overflow with wisdom and strength. Read them, speak them, write them, sing them. Let every expression of your soul be rooted in my truth. I am raising you up, not so you may boast. If you desire true transformation, if you long for a life filled with peace, joy, and purpose, then walk with me, obey my guidance, seek my wisdom, open your heart fully, without hesitation, and I will fill you with a peace that surpasses all understanding. You stand on the threshold of something great. If you listen to my voice, if you trust in my plan, you will not fail. Declare these words aloud. My past is behind me. From this day forward, my life, my family, my future will be blessed. Say it again. Speak it boldly. Let this truth settle deep within your soul. You were not created for a life of lack, of fear, of doubt. You were made to walk in abundance, to thrive in my love, to carry the light of my presence wherever you go. There is a divine renewal happening within you. A fresh fire is being kindled. A deeper faith is taking root. The burdens that weighed you down are being lifted, and a new strength is filling your spirit. No longer will you feel lost, uncertain, or afraid. I am here. I am with you, and I will never leave your side. When night falls and the world grows quiet, remember these words. Rest in the assurance that I am watching over you. Let your heart be still, for my love surrounds you like a shield. When you wake, you will find a renewed strength, a fresh confidence, a joy that cannot be shaken. You are mine. You are loved beyond measure. You are destined for greatness. Now tell me, will you trust me? Will you embrace this truth? If so, declare it in the comments. Share this message. Let it reach those who also need to hear it. For today is the beginning of something new. A new chapter, a new season, a new life, filled with my unshakable love and boundless blessings. Right there, where your soul trembles with longing, where your heart aches for a love that never fails. I am present. I see the silent battles you fight, the weight of expectations pressing against your chest, the exhaustion of striving yet feeling unseen. But hear me, child, you are not invisible. You are not forgotten. Every tear you have shed in solitude, every whisper of desperation, I have gathered them like precious pearls, stored them in the vault of eternity. Not one cry has gone unnoticed. Not one sigh has been in vain. I have declared joy over your life, and that joy will come. Not a fleeting happiness that vanishes like mist at sunrise, but an unshakable, deep-rooted gladness that will carry you through every storm. Yes, storms will come, the winds will howl, and the waves will rise, but you will not drown. I have commanded the waters not to consume you. The fire may blaze, but it will not burn you. My love is your shield, and my hand is your anchor. Now I need you to do something. Lift your head, wipe your tears, straighten your shoulders, walk forward. Not in fear, not in hesitation, but in boldness. The past no longer holds you. The chains that once bound you are shattered. I have broken them. The guilt, the shame, the regrets that have weighed you down. I have cast them into the depths of the sea, never to rise again. So why do you still hold on to them? Why do you let whispers of doubt poison the truth I have spoken over you? You are mine, my masterpiece, my beloved. And I have called you to something greater than mere survival. I have called you to thrive, to live with a fire in your soul that cannot be quenched, to speak words of life that heal the brokenhearted, to be a light that cannot be hidden. There is power in you, not because of who you are, but because of who I am within you. And now I ask you, will you trust me? Will you dare to believe that the best is not behind you but ahead? That your story is not over, but only just beginning? Will you silence the voices that say you are unworthy, that you are too broken, too far gone? For I have chosen you, not because you are perfect, but because you are mine. And I do not choose an error. You have walked through valleys of disappointment, through nights of loneliness, through seasons of waiting that seemed endless. But I tell you this, the waiting is not wasted. Every delay, every detour, every unanswered prayer, has been part of a divine orchestration, leading you to something greater. Do you not perceive it? The shift is happening. The doors are opening. That which you thought lost will be restored. That which you thought impossible is unfolding even now. And when it happens, when the blessings pour like rain, when the breakthrough comes like a rushing wind, do not be afraid. Do not shrink back, thinking yourself unworthy. Embrace it. Stand in the fullness of what I have given you. Walk in it. Declare it. Live in the confidence that you are deeply, eternally loved. My child, I have been with you from the very beginning, and I will be with you until the very end. Do not doubt my presence. Do not question my love. You are safe in my hands, and what I have planned for you, no one can take away. Now stand. Lift your voice, declare with courage, I am chosen, I am loved. My past does not define me. My future is bright. My God is with me, and I will not be shaken. Say it again, I am chosen, I am loved. My past does not define me. My future is bright. My God is with me, and I will not be shaken. Let these words settle deep within you. Let them shape the way you think, the way you walk, the way you face each day. And as you go forward, remember this: you are not alone. You never were, and you never will be. They surrendered their fears, their doubts, their failures, and I transformed them into vessels of my power. So too will I do with you, if only you place your trust in me. You must understand, my beloved, that you are not forgotten, nor have I overlooked your struggles. I have seen the silent battles you fight when no one is watching. I have witnessed the nights when your heart ached with questions, the days when weariness threatened to consume you. But even in those moments, I was there, watching, guiding, strengthening you in ways you did not perceive. I have called you by name. You are mine. And because you are mine, no force in heaven or on earth can snatch you from my hand. Do not let fear deceive you into thinking that you are alone. Do not allow doubt to whisper that your prayers have gone unheard. I hear every word you speak. Even the silent cries of your heart are known to me. And I am answering even now. Even when you do not yet see it, my answers are unfolding, like the first rays of dawn piercing through the darkness, bringing light to places that once seemed hopeless. I need you to hold on. I need you to trust that my timing is perfect, that nothing I have spoken over your life will fail. The very moment your faith begins to waver, remember this: I am the God who moves mountains, the one who calms the raging seas with a single word. Do you think I am unable to move in your situation? Do you think your problem is too big for me? My child, I created the heavens and the earth. I set the stars in place. The same voice that called the universe into existence is the voice that calls you now, reminding you that your life is held in my hands. Stand firm in my promises. When the world tells you to be afraid, choose faith instead. When your mind is bombarded with worries, speak my truth over your situation. Declare that you are victorious, not because of your own strength, but because I, the Almighty, fight for you. The battles you face will not break you. The trials you endure will not destroy you. Instead, they will refine you, shaping you into a warrior of faith, stronger than before, unshaken by the storms of life. Do you not see? I am doing something new. Even now, it is springing forth. Can you not perceive it? I am making a way where there seemed to be none. I am carving a path through the wilderness, causing rivers to flow in the desert. What once felt barren and lifeless will soon overflow with abundance. The prayers you thought had been ignored are being answered in ways greater than you imagined. The dreams you laid aside in disappointment are being resurrected. The promises I made to you are not forgotten. They are alive, waiting for the appointed time to manifest. But you must walk in faith. You must not let impatience steal your peace. Do not allow frustration to make you doubt my goodness. Every delay has a purpose. Every waiting season is preparing you for what is to come. If I were to give you everything at once, before you were ready, you would not be able to carry the weight of the blessing. But I am building you up, strengthening your spirit, teaching you endurance. You will not merely survive this season, you will emerge victorious, transformed, equipped for the destiny I have prepared for you. Let go of the burdens you were never meant to carry. Release the shame, the regrets, the mistakes of the past. They have no power over you anymore. I have washed you clean. I have clothed you in righteousness. When I look at you, I do not see failure. I see my beloved child, radiant with purpose, overflowing with potential. The lies that others have spoken over you, the false labels the world has placed upon you, they do not define you. Only my word defines you. And I declare that you are chosen, you are loved, you are set apart for something far greater than you have yet to understand. Now is the time to rise. Now is the time to step into the fullness of who I have called you to be. Fear has no hold on you anymore. Doubt has no place in your mind. The chains that once bound you have been broken. Walk in your freedom. Live with boldness, knowing that I am with you every step of the way. There is no mountain too high, no valley too deep, no obstacle too great that my power cannot overcome. Listen closely, my child. You are stepping into a season of restoration. What was lost will be returned. What was stolen will be repaid. What was broken will be healed. I am aligning everything according to my divine plan, bringing you into a place of abundance, of peace, of overwhelming joy. You will look back on this season and see my hand in every detail. The struggles you endured will become the testimony that strengthens others. The tears you cried will water the seeds of blessing that are about to bloom. Do not fear what lies ahead. I go before you, making the crooked path straight, leveling every mountain, removing every obstacle, even when the road seems unclear. Trust that I am leading you exactly where you need to be. My plans for you are good, my love for you is eternal, and my promises, every single one of them, will be fulfilled. So lift your head, let hope rise within you once more. Open your heart to the wonders I am about to pour into your life. Speak with confidence, knowing that my word never fails. Take my hand and let us walk forward together into the beautiful future I have prepared for you. I love you. I have always loved you, and nothing, no trial, no hardship, no force in all creation can ever separate you from my love. Now go, walk in faith, live in expectation, and watch as I do the impossible in your life. Even if you do not see spectacular results immediately, trust that every step of obedience, every quiet moment of faithfulness is shaping the masterpiece I am creating in you. Do not despise the small beginnings, for they prepare the foundation for the great things I have in store. I am not merely interested in the destination. I am refining you through the journey. Every trial, every waiting season, every lesson in patience is molding you into the person I designed you to be. You may feel unnoticed, as if your efforts go unrecognized. But know this, nothing is hidden from my eyes. Every act of kindness, every silent prayer, every unseen sacrifice is written in my book. The world may overlook you, but I do not. I see your perseverance, your quiet battles, the tears you shed in secret. And I promise you, not one of them is wasted. Your reward is coming. The seeds you have sown in faith will bear fruit in due time. There will be moments when fear whispers that you are not enough, that you are incapable of fulfilling your purpose. Do not entertain those lies. You are my creation, intricately designed for a reason. You do not walk alone, for my spirit dwells within you. When you feel inadequate, lean into my strength. When doubt clouds your mind, remember who I am. The same God who parted seas, who raised the dead, who breathed life into dust. If I can command the universe, I can certainly sustain you. I want you to embrace your uniqueness. Stop comparing your path to others. Their journey is not yours, just as your calling is not theirs. I have equipped you with specific gifts, tailored to the purpose I have set before you. Do not waste time longing for someone else's talents or position. Instead, cultivate what I have placed in your hands. Grow where I have planted you, and in time, you will see the harvest I have prepared for you. When challenges arise, do not assume they are a sign that I have abandoned you. On the contrary, they are evidence that I am shaping you, strengthening you for greater things. Diamonds are formed under pressure. Gold is purified in fire. Likewise, your faith, endurance, and wisdom are refined through trials. Do not shrink back. Face each challenge with the confidence that I am with you, guiding you through, even in the darkness. I am working, even in silence I am present. There will be days when the road ahead seems too difficult, when exhaustion tempts you to give up. In those moments, come to me. Let me refresh you. Let me remind you why you started this journey in the first place. My child, you were never meant to carry these burdens alone. Release them into my hands. Let go of the stress, the worry, the overthinking. Be still and know that I am God. You may not understand everything now, and that is okay. My ways are higher than your ways, my thoughts beyond what you can comprehend. But trust that I am always working for your good. Every delay has a purpose. Every closed door is a redirection toward something greater. What you see as an obstacle may actually be my protection. What feels like an ending is often the beginning of something beautiful. I urge you, guard your heart. Be mindful of what you allow into your mind and spirit. The world is full of voices of doubt, of fear, of distraction. But my voice is the one that brings life. Stay rooted in my word. Surround yourself with people who encourage your faith, who lift you up instead of pulling you down. If someone or something is leading you away from me, have the courage to walk away. Do not compromise your peace for temporary pleasures. You are called to live differently, to shine in a world that often feels dim. Let kindness be your response to cruelty. Patience your answer to frustration. Love even when it is difficult. Forgive even when it feels undeserved. In doing so, you reflect my heart to those around you. You become a vessel of grace, an instrument of healing in a broken world. I know you long for certain prayers to be answered, for certain dreams to come to life. Do not lose hope. I am a God of fulfilled promises. If I have spoken it over you, it will come to pass. Maybe not in the way you expect. Maybe not in the timing you desire, but always in the way that is best for you. Trust my process. Trust my timing. My beloved child, you are deeply loved, more than you can ever fathom. My love is not based on your performance, nor does it waver when you stumble. It is constant, unshaken, eternal. You do not have to earn it, you simply have to receive it. Walk confidently in that love. Let it anchor you, sustain you, define you. Come closer, let me be your refuge, in joy and in sorrow, in triumph and in trial. I am here, I am for you, and I will never leave your side. In those moments, do not push yourself beyond what I have called you to carry. I never intended for you to live in a constant state of exhaustion, burdened by the weight of the world. I invite you to lay it all at my feet, your worries, your stress, your need to control every outcome. Rest is not a sign of weakness, it is an act of trust. When you pause to breathe, to quiet your soul in my presence, you will find renewed strength. My rest is not just physical, but a deep inner peace that anchors you, even in the busiest of seasons. Let me remind you that you are not defined by your productivity. Your worth is not measured by how much you accomplish in a day. I cherish you, not for what you do, but for who you are, my beloved. So give yourself permission to slow down, to savor the simple moments, to find joy in laughter and stillness. At times you may feel unnoticed, as if your efforts are unseen and unappreciated. You wonder if anyone truly values what you bring to the world. Let me assure you, I see everything. Every act of kindness, every sacrifice, every quiet moment of faithfulness that no one else acknowledges. Even when it feels like your work is insignificant, I tell you, nothing done in love is ever wasted. Your smallest acts ripple through eternity, in ways you cannot yet comprehend. Keep going, even when gratitude is scarce, even when applause never comes. I am the one who rewards in due time, and my reward is far greater than any human recognition. There will be days when your heart aches from disappointment, when doors close, relationships fade, and dreams seem to crumble. In those moments, resist the temptation to believe the lie that I have abandoned you. My love is not dependent on your circumstances. I am present in your suffering, just as much as in your victories. When you cry out to me, I do not turn away. I draw closer. Even when you cannot feel me, I am near, collecting every tear, whispering hope into the depths of your soul. Do not let despair take root. Hold fast to hope. I am the God who resurrects, who brings life from what seems lifeless, who transforms ashes into beauty. What appears to be an ending is often the beginning of something far greater than you imagined. I am always writing a story bigger than your momentary pain. Trust me with the unknowns. Trust me with the broken pieces. In my hands, they will become something beautiful. You may wrestle with fears that grip your heart, fears of failure, of rejection, of the unknown. Fear is a thief, seeking to rob you of the peace and purpose I have given you. Do not let it rule over you. When you feel paralyzed by what-ifs, turn to me. I have not given you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. When anxiety rises, counter it with my promises. Speak truth over your mind. You are not alone. You are not defeated. You are not without hope. My perfect love drives out fear, and I will never leave you defenseless against it. I know the weight of shame can be unbearable. Perhaps you have convinced yourself that you are too broken, too flawed, too far gone to ever be truly free. But listen to me. There is no condemnation for those who are in me. Shame is not your portion. You were never meant to live bound by guilt over your past. My sacrifice was enough. My forgiveness is complete. When I look at you, I do not see your failures. I see my beloved, redeemed and restored. Walk in the freedom I have given you. Do not let the enemy whisper lies of unworthiness into your heart. You are mine, and I call you by name. Some days, anger may rise within you. Anger at injustice, at betrayals, at the pain you have endured. I understand your anger. I too am grieved by the brokenness of this world. But be careful that your anger does not consume you, turning into bitterness that poisons your soul. Bring it to me. Let me teach you how to respond with wisdom, how to pursue justice without losing compassion, how to confront wrongs without allowing hatred to take root. Let me be your defender. I will bring justice in my perfect time. You do not have to carry the burden of vengeance. Release it to me, and I will give you peace in return. The enemy will try to distract you with comparison, making you feel inadequate by measuring your journey against others. Do not fall into this trap. You are not in competition with anyone. I have set before you a path that is uniquely yours. Stay in your lane, keep your eyes on me, rejoice in the victories of others without doubting your own. I have blessings in store for you, and they will come at the right time. Your worth is not diminished by someone else's success. You are fully loved, fully valued, fully seen. My beloved, live boldly, love recklessly. Do not hold back out of fear of rejection or failure. Step forward in faith, knowing that I go before you. Your life is not random. Your existence is not accidental. You were created with divine purpose. Every breath you take is another opportunity to reflect my love, to be a light in the darkness, to bring hope where it is needed most. And when you feel weary, when doubts creep in, when you wonder if you are truly making a difference, return to me. Rest in my presence. Let my voice be louder than the noise of the world. I am with you always, in every season, in every storm, in every triumph. I will never let you go. Now stand tall, my child. Walk forward with courage. The journey is not over. The best is yet to come. Draw even closer, my child. Let my presence be the place where you find refuge, where burdens lift, and peace settles deep within your soul. The world may be loud, full of distractions and demands that drain your energy. But here with me, you will always find rest. Do not let the weight of responsibilities steal your joy. Do not let worries drown out the melody of my love. In my presence, there is fullness of joy. There is clarity. Where confusion once reigned, there is healing. Where pain has lingered too long, I see how you strive, how you pour yourself out for others, how you push through exhaustion with a weary heart. But I did not create you to merely survive. I want you to thrive, to live with a heart full of expectancy, and a spirit unburdened by anxiety. Rest in me, not just in moments of desperation, but as a daily rhythm. Breathe in my peace. Let go of the need to control everything. Trust that I am working, even when you cannot see the outcome. Do not fear the unknown. You stand at the threshold of a new chapter. And though uncertainty may whisper doubts, I am already ahead of you, clearing the path. What seems like a detour is often a divine redirection. What appears to be a closed door may be my way of guiding you to something far greater. Walk by faith, not by sight. Hold on to my promises with unwavering confidence. You may encounter resistance. There will be days when doubts creep in, when voices around you question your path, when the enemy tries to steal your confidence. Stand firm. My truth is unshakable, my power unstoppable. No weapon formed against you will prosper. No lie can override what I've spoken over your life. You are victorious because I fight for you. You are more than a conqueror through my love. When discouragement attempts to settle in, remember the victories I have already given you. Recall the moments I carried you through impossible circumstances, the prayers I answered in ways that left you in awe. Let those memories be fuel for your faith. What I have done before, I will do again. My faithfulness has no expiration date. My provision will not run dry. Above all, never doubt my love. It is not based on your performance, nor is it withdrawn when you struggle. I love you on your best days and on your worst. I love you when you are full of faith and when you wrestle with doubt. My love is not fragile. It is relentless, unwavering, eternal. So walk forward with confidence, live boldly, love deeply, shine brightly. You are mine, and nothing can change that. I am with you always, leading, guiding, strengthening. Let your heart rest in this truth, now and forever. Amen.